Here we are in the middle of February and our fireplace has stopped working. What are we gonna do? Well, I'm gonna take it apart and find out what's wrong.
We sold our house along with almost everything we owned, and we packed up the RV to live a lifestyle on the road. Now we're free from sticks and bricks and that old life we used to know. Come and join on our adventures, all the places that we'll go. And living in the RV is sublime. Destination Fulltime.
If you're full-time in your RV and you're in any kind of cool weather, you're going to want to use your fireplace. So it's kind of a mix between using your furnace, maybe you have a space heater as well in your RV, but you always use your fireplace if you have one. To take the fireplace out in our Grand Design Momentum 351M, you'd really just need one thing, and that's a Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to start taking ours apart now. So the first thing is you got to take off the glass cover. And there's really just two screws, so one on each side, and we'll pull those out. Once the screws are out, you're going to lift up on the glass and kind of pull it towards you, and it will come completely off. Now I recommend taking this piece of glass and going and laying it on the bed so you don't break it. So this particular fireplace, we've got two screws on each side, one on the top, one on the bottom. Same thing on the other side, one on the bottom, one on the top, that we need to remove, and then we'll be able to pull the fireplace out. So after you remove the screws, you're just going to grab it by the top here and just work it out. Just pull it out. You can see the cords right there. We're going to pull the cord out and done. We have successfully removed the fireplace. Okay, we've got the fireplace removed. So now we want to take it apart, and you can see there's a number of screws that go all around the frame. This is the model RV36D80F-C1 that is in our Grand Design. It's a 1400 watt fireplace heater system. So we're going to tear into this, take it apart, and see if we can figure out why it's not working. These fireplaces are pretty simple. You can see you've got a bar down here with some LED lights on it, and those lights just kind of shine up on this little reflective little tinsel pieces here that rotate with a motor. That's what makes it look like a fire. But your heat and your blower is actually this part here that sits in the top and blows heat out. So this is a heating coil, and then there's a squirrel cage fan here that rotates and blows the heat or blows the air across this. We have a serious problem with ours. If you can get in here and look real closely right here, what has happened, now I've cut ours out, but you can see this transformer on top has actually melted and burned and actually melted this wire that was right here that should be connected right there. It has actually melted and burned away. That could have been a fire hazard, quite frankly. Now, granted, this is all encased in metal, so even if that did get a little fire going, there's nothing in here really that would burn, so it was probably safe. But I don't like anything like this in my RV, you know, getting hot and melting. So we're gonna get this whole fireplace replaced. Here's the new fireplace. So as you can see, they're really concerned about these being shipped safely, and they have crated it up in a very substantial wooden crate. And that's a good thing, because these fireplaces are very light and they probably would be damaged very easily if they were shipped conventionally. So we're going to go ahead and start uncrating this one. Got all the screws out, so now we can take the top off and get to the box itself. We've got our new fireplace. Let's take it inside and get it installed. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do before I get this installed is I'm going to plug it in and make sure it works. So we'll take this twist tie off. And this plug protector. Plug that in, hit the power button, and we have heat. All right, very good. So now all we have to do is tuck the cord back around. Now you can see the cord comes out on the side. So what we have to do is work this side in first. We're just going to work that around like that. Get it into position. And just push it in. All right. Get it lined up there. And we still work. All good. Now we'll put our glass back on. pop into place. You feel them. And then the holes line up. And we are good to go. We'll pull this sticker off. This particular fireplace is identical to the one we had in. We got different colors. This is my favorite. I think that's Julie's favorite. But hey, again, we may or may not have had a fire hazard there. We did make that aware to Grand Design. Of course, the fireplace was out of warranty, so we did have to purchase a new one, which we did. We're going to keep a close eye on it, make sure, again, we never smelled any burning or anything like that. I think it was okay. I don't think it was a real fire risk, but it's something to keep in mind. I would highly recommend you take your fireplace out and clean it, because again, you've got a fan in there that's circulating air. It's going to draw in, especially if you have pets, it's going to draw in dust, dog hair, cat hair, those types of things. So cleaning it out and inspecting it probably every 6 months, or at least before every season, would probably be a wise idea. So hey, I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope that you subscribe to the channel and like the video. It really helps us out a lot, and we'll be back next week.
And living in the RV is sublime. Destination full time.